Well, hey guys, welcome back to Snail TV. Well, as you all know, the halfabusa is all finished, 100%. So, still got just a couple of logs here and there for the tuning wise and whatnot, but everything's all pretty sweet. So, I've never actually gone over this thing and actually told you guys what actually it has and what we're actually running on it since it's actually been completed. And we can actually take it for a test drive as well. She ain't running outside, so we can take it for a little quick spin, whatever. Yeah, I'll show you what exactly it does. Yeah, I thought I would show you through it exactly what I'm running, and yeah, I did it for the halfabusa go-kart for you, and you guys like that, so I thought I'd do it to this and show you what it got. So come with me and I'll show you. Alright guys, so coming towards it, first thing you see on the front of it is a big turbocharger there. So we've got a GT35 turbocharger on the front with a XR6 turbo intercooler there, and we are exactly welded straight onto the housing. Alright, so I just opted for less clamps, less stuff to, you know, go wrong later on, so that's just how I like it. But yeah, this is actually held in a solid. Alright, so we've got two big gussets straight off of the actual frame itself, holding the turbocharger up, because I knew it would just be weighty on the front of the engine, that's all. Manifold is coming towards it, off to the front, wastegated on the bottom there, as you can see, right down the bottom. Alright, everything's all heat wrapped, and you can tell it's gotten warm, because a little bit of the colour's going. Alright, so yeah, onto the intercooler. So intercooler runs straight up into a custom inlet. Alright, this engine here is a 650cc motor. Alright, so Suzuki 650, it's an F motor. F motors, these ones are the touring motors, these aren't a sports bike. They still do rev out really good and nice, and they make decent power as well, but they're not like a Gixxer, that's all. Yeah, everything all has been running pretty sweet, so I'm really happy with how it's been going so far. Alright, so coming forward, this is actually a go-kart chassis, has been extended, and I have modified it to, yeah, suit a full frame. Alright, so we've got a top frame here to house the engine and all the steering and seat and whatnot. Alright, coming back, alright, underneath you got the seat and the petrol tank underneath. Alright, so we actually need to modify this and change it, because I really want to go a stainless tank, because I want to be running methanol. Methanol eats the alloy. This is made out of alloy, and it's starting to eat it and stuffing up the pumps, that's all. Alright, so we got water fill up here, alright, because we've got a radiator in the back. This is a Honda Civic radiator, alright. This is the same radiator I use out of most of my builds. They are just so good for cooling efficiency. They're a 3-core radiator. Yeah, easy side alloy and very cheap on eBay, alright, just an eBay thing. Yeah, you can get them locally as well, that's all. Alright, so because that's the lowest point, so the low point needed something to come up here. So yeah, we've got a fill up point here, a -12 line going back to the actual radiator, and yeah, all going through the system like that. All right, so Bosch 044 pump, it's actually a Raceworks pump. It's exactly the same as a Bosch, exact same stuff. And the fuel injection side of it coming up, Turbo Smart fuel reg. And we have actually got massive injectors in this thing. Demonic Injections, they're my sponsor, Demonic Injections. They have actually supplied me with some 1300cc Demonic Injection injectors. Alright, so they build these, they make them to suit, and so far they're doing real wonders. So yeah, thanks very much guys, I really appreciate that. Alright, so now coming back, and as I did say, this is actually a go-kart chassis. So on the rear it has actually has a 50mm. Alright, so it's the biggest one you can get for a go-kart, same as what's on the Hayabusa guys. Alright, 50mm go-kart axle there on the back. I think it's like an OTK one or something like that. Alright, coming around here guys, you can see the brakes. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty alright, and as you can see it's rattling. This is like how you ran in that VX supercars and whatnot. Yeah, so twin piston as well. All right, so better, the real decent brakes. I'm not sure exactly if they are the best ones. I'm pretty sure you can get another one up to it. And these are OTKs as well, as you can see there. All right. Now we've changed a couple of things on this side here, guys. All right, so we've got an extra little space here because this is where the ECU was. All right, but we'll go that in a second. All right, it's coming back, and as I did say there, Demotic Injections, they are my fuel injection sponsors. All right. How we're running this is that there is just my little PDM that I've sort of made. All right, PDM as in I've just got all my relays and all the wiring all housed in here. Okay, just to make everything a lot neater. Instead of having it all set out on a board, I've got them set out like that. All right, coming back, just a motor battery. All right, this is what you start up a motorbike engine with. That's the battery that you work everything with. All right, so now coming up here, as you can see, it's got a lever going to the shifter, and that there is a big electric solenoid, and that is my shifting solenoid. All right, so the buttons up on here, all right, they go up and down, all right, push or pull, and yeah, they will actually electronically shift the gearbox, and yeah, we can so we don't actually have a foot lever at all. Everything is all up on the handlebars. All right, so yeah, everything. So we've got a decent long chain on this thing. I still need to make a bit of a chain guard up there as well. I'll do that later on. But yeah, everything is all up and ready. So coming back up here, guys. All right, so we'll start with the coil packs. So these aren't the center coil packs because these are just these are actual packs. So they have the igniter inbuilt, and these actually what I'm using in most of my builds are all K24 and also my Hayabusa as well. K24 Honda coil packs. All right, they just drop straight in. They sink, and we've actually got them attached to the top of the block, like straight just tapped a fitting there. All right, yeah, handlebars. These are exactly the same handlebars. I'm not sure exactly what model they were off of or what they were off of. I think these were just like on a quad. Because you can see the headset, the stems there. I'm not sure exactly, so I can't tell you that. The levers are actually off of this motorbike. These are actually not from this motor though, from another one. I got these from a Wreckers, all right, Suzuki Wreckers, well, and they do everything else. So I still have clutch, and this one is brakes. All right, so I do have 4-wheel disc brakes. All right, so 1, 2, and that back one, as you did see, that one does the 2 on the back. So, all right, now coming forward, this is the biggest thing that we've changed in the last couple of weeks. Is as you do know, I am sponsored by FuelTech, and they help me out with everything, and they're just such awesome people and awesome products. We have the FT450 FuelTech, and a wideband nano there. All right, this is the computer, the screen, the everything. All right, so this is what you need to make everything run. You can put these on anything. You can just use them, don't need to run anything with it. You can use them just for the vitals, to display everything as well if you want to. All right, but yeah, I'll go through how we get this thing started and how this thing gets running, and yeah, whatnot. So first things first is just your main switch. All right, then we go ignition. Once we go ignition, fuel pump comes on. All right, and it's displaying straight away. Okay, we're in neutral. All right, battery voltage. I should probably put it on charge a little bit, but she's all right for now. And yeah, you got your RPM, and this is all custom setup of what you want to do yourself, but this is how I've got it set it up for here. So TPS here on the left hand side, you can see that go up with the throttle. All right, okay, oil pressure, fuel pressure, I have not got a sensor on it right now. It is actually on its way. I've got some fuel pressure sensors coming, well, some pressure sensors coming. Engine temperature is pretty cold. We are very cold out here, guys. It is been raining all week, and yeah, we are a bit chilly. And oil pressure when we start up the car, so the motorbike, sorry. Yeah, so that's just how we are. So we can start her up. We are in neutral, everything's all free, and we can start it up. So to start it up, just simple as start button here, and you'll see everything come up. Quick little thing here is on the clutch pedal, we have a clutch lever, sorry. We actually do have it set up for two-step. So as you can see, two-step limiter there. All right, so we can just do the good launches and whatnot. You can make it split flames if you really wanted to, but it's all really for launching, that's all. So yeah, that's a handy thing as well. That's an easy import that the FuelTech does. Very easy, but yeah. All right, we'll start it up and show you guys exactly what we can do. Alright, so absolutely just got rained out. Was just warming it up and she just come down real hard. So can't do it right now, but I'm hoping that as soon as it's not raining, guys, I'm going straight out, alright? So I only had like maybe an hour opportunity there, and started making the video, got everything ready and pulled it out, and yeah, unfortunately it just come down. So not now, alright? So sorry, hold off. All right, but yeah, that's the full build anyway. So any questions of the build, of everything like that, I'm probably going to make a video of sort of what sort of everything all costs, because everyone keeps asking sort of how much money these things are, and people don't realize actually how much money I've put into these things as well. So for this one, and also the halfabusa as well. But yeah, it's so much better, guys. I really got to say a huge thanks to FuelTech. And FuelTech Australia as well, but FuelTech in general. Thanks very much to Nathaniel as well for helping me out with all my builds as well, not only just for this one but all of them as well. But yeah, the FuelTech just opened up a new array of getting these things actually driving. I have driven these, guys. I haven't put everything on camera, guys. The stuff that you can't do these things on the street and stuff like that. So I can't film those things for you and put them up on YouTube, because I'm just going to get in trouble. So yeah, I have driven these quite a bit, but unfortunately, yeah, those videos you can't see, and yeah, otherwise I probably won't be here. But yeah, so huge thanks, guys, for those. And huge thanks to Demotic Injections as well for the injectors on this thing. That there's running 1300cc injectors, guys, on a 650cc engine. And you can see the FuelTech's controlling it. Absolutely no worries at all. Alright guys, well there you go. Just gave it a quick little riff for you. Yeah, thought I would just quickly put that in for you. If anyone misses it, then too bad, you don't go all the way to the end. But thanks very much guys if you did see that, of watching the whole video. Don't forget that please like and subscribe, do all those things for me please. And yeah, please share it up. Go watch all the old videos as well. It's been pretty good. Everyone's been actually watching a few of the older videos as well, to bring back those. Please go watch the PC video as well. I did that, would have been almost a year ago I reckon, back when we had that pandemic of that, not quite a year, but yeah, I got the K20. It was a dunger of a block though. Everything was all damaged, full of water, so would have had to do a lot of work to it. So pretty much just took it all apart, used the pistons as the feet, and also the block, the head, and also the rocker cover. So paint it all up, and then have actually house all the PC stuff inside. So I'm gonna get that back out here into the shop. It actually is in the office at the moment. It's very heavy, that's all. So I've got to actually take it out into the shop. We'll go through it. I'll actually do a video of it as well. We'll get all these lines on there. I've got to put all these the water blocks on everything to get it cooled. It runs a dream now, guys. It doesn't run hot. It actually has, when you'll see it in the next video, it does have a big air cooler on the CPU, and also the graphics card is just the normal fans, turbo fans in there as well. So yeah, nothing's getting hot anyway, so it's more than what I actually need for it. But the water cooling was a part of the build, and I've got all the stuff there, and that cost me lots of money, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll go for it on probably next video, I reckon. Yeah, we'll smash it out. So thanks very much again, guys. Don't forget about that raffle. Please let me know on that 10,000 subscriber if you guys want me to build something. And yeah, I was thinking something more like a like another drift go-kart or something like that. Not a trike. I've done a trike, but yes, I was thinking about something electric this time. So tell me what you think, and we'll get it done. So thanks very much again, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you, peeps.